So the Bible warns you that there's going to be a man that comes that deceives you. That I'll just read it. Let no man deceive you by any means, for that day shall not come, except there come a falling away first, and that man of sin be revealed, the son of perdition, who opposeth and exalteth himself above all that is called God, that is worshipped. So he as God sitteth in the throne of God, showing himself that he is God. It goes on to say, even him whose coming is after the workings of Satan, with all power and signs and lying wonders, and with all deceivableness of unrighteousness in them that perish, because they receive not the love of the truth, that they might be saved. And for this cause God Jehovah shall send them a strong delusion, that they shall believe a lie, that they all might be damned who believe not the truth, but had pleasure in unrighteousness. When you go to Matthew 7, they start telling you about how many will say to me in that day, Lord, Lord, have we not prophesied in thy name? And in thy name have cast out devils, and in thy name done many wonderful works? And then will I profess unto them, I never knew you. Depart from me, ye that work iniquity. So there's this deceived people out there. They think they're calling on the Lord. They think they cast out devils in his name. They think they've done many wonderful works in their name. They warned you that this guy's going to come with all power and signs and lying wonders. And he's going to deceive these people who had pleasure in unrighteousness. They had pleasure in breaking the 10 Commandments. They chose to not follow after the Messiah. And if you go to Romans 10, it tells you who's the Bible talking bad about. It's talking bad about people that believe in God, but don't worship in spirit and truth. Romans 10, for I bear them record that they have a zeal of God, but not according. Brethren, my heart's desire and prayer to God for Israel is that they might be saved. For I bear them record that they have a zeal of God, but not according to knowledge. For they being ignorant of God's righteousness, his 10 commandments, and going about to establish their own righteousness, like no smoking and no drinking, no swearing, have not submitted themselves unto the righteousness of God. Also in Titus 1 is telling you the same thing about what's going on here. They profess that they know God, but in works they deny him, being abominable and disobedient, and unto every good work reprobate. So basically I'm just trying to show you in 2 Thessalonians, Matthew, Titus, Romans, there's these people that are deceived. They're under a strong delusion. God gave them up to a strong delusion because they had pleasure in unrighteousness. They profess that they know God, but in works they deny him. If you don't know what works you're supposed to do, that verse should scare you. So basically this goes back to that, there's this Jesus guy, and then there's the Messiah from the Bible, Yeshua. So these people, they profess that they know the Messiah, but they're calling on the name of Baal. And that guy that's going to come sitting in the throne of God saying that he is God, he's going to have power to do all lying signs and wonders. So you guys are being deceived by this. I just woke up. I hope this video makes any sense. But yeah, meditate on that.